been that day for me. Yeah.
I remember syrup sandwiches and crumb allowances, finessing on them with some counterfeits, but now I'm counting this. Parmesan with my
Aaron Rodgers is finally heading to Pittsburgh.
On June 7th, 2025, the long-awaited, anticipated answer from Aaron Rodgers finally ended, and he signed a one-year contract with the Steelers that was worth $13.65 million with $10 million guaranteed. And it was finalized at the Steelers practice facility after he passed his physical. How does the Steelers look with Aaron Rodgers on the team? That's what I want to get to today. And is it actually as bad as everybody is saying? Spoiler alert, no, it's not. But we're going to get into that right now. Prediction Strike is the world's first fantasy sports stock exchange where it pays to be a fan. Have you ever heard your favorite sports personality say they had stock in that player since day one? Well, Prediction Strike makes that a reality. With the lowest fees in sports at 2.5%, you can start trading today. Thousands of people are already participating. It's time you put your sports knowledge to work and do the same. Get in on your favorite players, the next superstars, and the players you know are being slept on. Right now, when you use code DDS over on Prediction Strike, you're going to get a deposit match bonus of up to $200 and a free share of a random player. Thank you and shout out to Prediction Strike. Now back to the video.
Aaron Rodgers is officially a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Yes.
We're a team that can contend. We're above 500 with absolute crap on the offensive side of the ball. If Aaron can come in here and matriculate the ball down the field and eat up some clock, make smart choices, not have any turnovers, the Pittsburgh Steelers are dancing in the playoffs yet again.
In terms of options for this year, this is a pretty damn good one. $13 million a year, all-world neck up ability, and you hope that the neck down ability is just like, say, 3 years ago. Right? I mean, like, it's not a bad choice to be in. You know what I'm saying? Not too shabby.
I think truly to see if Aaron Rodgers coming to the Steelers is a bad or good thing or not, we really have to rewind the tape. Because, listen, Aaron Rodgers has been with the Jets, has been associated with the Jets for 2 years.
Is that real? Are we really contemplating playing football again still? Is that like a heavy thought? Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
What's isolation retreat? We're just going into a cave?
Are you not going to talk? You're not going to speak? One of those things?
It's 4 nights of complete darkness.
What?
It's a darkness retreat.
Wow.
And I've had a number of friends who've done it and had some profound experiences. And it's something that's been on my radar for a few years now. And I felt like it'd be awesome to do regardless of where I was leaning. When I came out of the darkness, something changed. We think it's time to move in a different direction. And we love you. And you're going to be a Packer Hall of Famer. You're going to go in the Hall as a Packer. We're going to, retire your number, whatever it might be. But it's time to move on.
After missing the playoffs in 2022 with an 8-9 record, rumors swirled that Rodgers was potentially leaving, and this is when he would go on his darkness retreat in Oregon to reflect on his future. Now, of course, on the Pat McAfee show on March 15th of 2023, Aaron Rodgers publicly said that his intention is to play for the New York Jets. The Green Bay Packers traded Aaron Rodgers to the New York Jets, and the Jets would receive Aaron Rodgers, the number 15 pick in the 2023 draft, and a 2023 fifth-rounder. The Packers received the number 13 pick in the 2023 draft, a second-rounder, a sixth-rounder, a conditional 2024 second-rounder that would ultimately become a first-rounder had Rodgers played 65% of the snaps with the Jets in his first year. We know that didn't happen.
Protection breaks down and time runs out. Down goes Rodgers and the sack for Leonard Floyd.
Take a look here at the very end, and hard to see. Of course, he had the calf issue in training camp, but here's a little better look as far as what might have happened for him to go back down to the ground.
September 11, 2023, the Jets versus the Bills on Monday Night Football. The game was highly anticipated as this was Aaron Rodgers' debut with the Jets. But just 4 snaps into the game, Aaron Rodgers was sacked by Leonard Floyd of the Bills, having a complete Achilles tendon rupture. And despite the Jets still winning the game in overtime on a dramatic punt return touchdown, ultimately, the injury immediately injured Rodgers' season in New York. And this was tough because as far as the timeline goes, Rodgers had surgery performed by Dr. Neal using an advanced speed bridge technique designed to accelerate recovery. And this was all the talk during the 2023 season. From October to November in 2023, he was walking and lightly throwing. Rodgers appeared on the sidelines, walking without crutches just weeks after surgery. Returned to light throwing in pregame warmups by mid-November. This was insane. December 2nd, 2023, he was activated from IR. The Jets activated Rodgers' 21-day practice window, fueling speculation about a possible return had the Jets made the playoffs. It was speculated that Aaron Rodgers, he was going to come back in the same season from tearing an Achilles. That's insane, but on December 27th, he was shut down for the season. Despite making an astonishing recovery, the Jets were eliminated from playoff contention, and Rodgers and the team decided that he was not going to return to play in the 2023 season. I think the hype was real going into 2024 for Aaron Rodgers with this Jets team. You know, we were all robbed of what could have been in 2023 Aaron Rodgers with the Jets, but he was going to come back swinging in 2024. Yikes, but it didn't happen because the Jets would finish with a 5-12 record, pretty early missing the playoffs and being kicked out of there. But this is what I really wanted to highlight in this video. You know, as far as Aaron Rodgers going to the Steelers, all we hear right now is that, number one, are we kidding me? Are we kidding me? This shouldn't be happening right now. It's not even going to be the best situation for the Steelers. They should, blah, 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 blah. Listen, Aaron Rodgers on the Steelers this season, let me just go ahead and say how I feel, is going to be so much better than Mason Rudolph or Will Howard this year. Let me compare Aaron Rodgers' 2024 season to that of another quarterback from 2024. Aaron Rodgers in 2024, despite being on the Jets, had 3,897 passing yards, 8th in the NFL. 28 passing touchdowns, tied 7th in the NFL. 11 interceptions, tied 95th in the NFL. And a 48 QBR, 25th in the NFL. This other quarterback that he performed way better than in 2024 had 3,727 passing yards, 20 passing touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and a 49.8 QBR. That other quarterback that Aaron Rodgers performed better than was C.J. Stroud in 2024. Now, maybe you didn't know that because he was attached to the Jets. I'm telling you now, this last ride that we are getting to witness and be on with Aaron Rodgers in the Steelers in Pittsburgh is going to be a good one. And my prediction is that Aaron Rodgers not only has a winning season, maybe 9-8, 10-7, classic Steelers, but actually wins Pittsburgh a playoff game for the first time in many years. But let me know down below. Do you agree? Do you think that Aaron Rodgers going to the Steelers is a good thing, a bad thing? Let me know. But if you made it to this part of the video, I do just want to say thank you very much. I make these videos for people like you. And please, if you haven't already, just like the video. YouTube makes liking a pretty big priority for videos. It's going to help me push this video out, grow the channel. And as far as growing this channel, if you haven't already, you should definitely hit that subscribe button because I upload and make videos every single Friday. You don't want to miss it. And until the next one, see ya.